And we have the contest between the visiting Victoria East Titans and will be taking on Corpus Christi Moody Trojans. Right now at the plate, the coaches will be meeting for their initial meeting. And after the meeting, we'll have the introduction by the PA for the starting lineups for both squads. So sit back, relax, and enjoy game 2 of the 4-game set. We just had Corpus Christi King taking on Corpus Christi Carroll. Carroll taking care of business, 10-0. And that puts and seals the deal for Corpus Christi Carroll will be the 4th seed in the playoffs for the District 29 race. Of the 5A ranks, that is. It'll be Flower Bluff finishing the season at 16-0 in District. Veterans Memorial sits at 12-3 right now and sits right behind Flower Bluff, but will be taking on in their final contest today against Victoria West, who right now presently is the 3rd seed. So with that, enjoy the introduction of the starting lineups from our PA here at Cabinet Softball Field. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with a plan, Chris Vasquez, a.k.a. Chris V, in the house, along with Chris Isaiah Vasquez, the best father-son duo tandem, bringing you live coverage here at Cabinet Softball Field. Real Sports Live. We'll be back for the introductions of the starting lineups.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
Leading off, center fielder number 4, Kelsey Perez. Batting second, shortstop number 8, Madison Lemons. Batting third, left fielder number 1, Brooke Escalona. Batting fourth, the catcher number 11, Tal Evans. Batting fifth, the designated player number 13, Hardy Driscoll. Batting sixth, third baseman number 12, Tatiana Rocha. Batting seventh, first baseman number 5, Mariah Steen. Batting eighth, right fielder number 7, Brandy Moncrief. Batting ninth, pitcher number 6, Mia Amador. And your flex player, second baseman number 2, Riley Ramos. And the rest of your Lady Titans. Now for your home team, Moody Lady Trojans. Leading off, shortstop number 5, Danielle Pompa. Batting second, pitcher number 6, Serena Gonzalez. Batting third, the catcher number 10, Gabby Moreno. Batting fourth, third baseman number 18, Sienna Miller. Batting fifth, second baseman number 19, Marissa Garcia. Batting sixth, first baseman number 15, Jalissa Galindo. Batting seventh, right fielder number 8, Anabella Guerrero. Batting eighth, left fielder number 20, Alyssa Garza. And batting ninth, your center fielder number 2, Jalissa Silva. And the rest of your Lady Trojans.
As always, Real Sports Live welcomes everybody to the broadcast, and we thank all our veterans in all 5 branches in defending the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. So we appreciate all the 5 branches. Real Sports Live. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors for the first pitch of the game. Serena Gonzalez in the circle, her senior day, her last district ball game at Katniss Softball Field.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage.
4, Kelsey, Perez.
Real Sports Live, we're in the action. First pitch of the game. Kelsey Perez leads things off, and that's going to be a grounder to the third baseman over there. Sienna Miller, the other senior of the group for Moody. Route number 1.
With 1 out, nobody on. The next batter is the shortstop, number 8, Madison Lemons.
Madison Lemons now steps in the box, swing and a miss for strike 1 there. Shot down the left fielder. Strike 2 there. Ball 1 there. One ball, 2 strikes. Two and two in the count now. I guess we'll get a little feel of it. Just misses. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count on Lemons. And here comes the pitch. Strike 3 called in the outside corner for out number 2.
With 2 outs and nobody
Brings up
on,
now the left fielder, number 1, Brooke Escalona.
Brooke Escalona.
Just off the plate for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one there. Two balls, one strike, I believe it is. I have 2-1 the count. Let's see what they have over here. Ball's hit to right field. Right fielder goes back. Overhead. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to be one. That's going to be a two-bagger there for Brooke Escalona. Base hit? Yeah. I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Just confirming my PA gentleman there for a ground rule double.
Now batting is the catcher, number 11, Tal Evans.
Ball one in the dirt. However, that does hit her. So that'll put runners now on first and second. Tal Evans gets hit right there. And we'll have a courtesy runner come in for her there.
First base, number 14, Mia De Los Santos.
Mia De Los Santos comes in to courtesy run. How you doing, Donnie?
Yes.
Good. De Los Santos is number 14. Now batting is Harley Driscoll, the DP. That gets above her head. Throw down to third and is not in time. So that puts runners now on second and third. It's the Titans are threatening right here on the pass ball. Swing and a miss there for strike one.
No problem.
How'd it go, sir? It's 1-1 on the count. And here's the pitch. Shot up the middle. And that's going to be one run for sure. An RBI single. And puts runners now on the corners. We'll see you, Donnie.
All right, y'all here all day or what?
Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, man. Be careful.
Corners and 2 outs. The next batter is the third baseman, number 12, Tatiana Rocha.
So that puts runners at the corners with 2 outs. Brings up to bat now. That was Harley on the RBI single. Swing and a miss right there. Tatiana Rocha now comes up to bat. This one fouled back. Yeah, Mia De Los Santos on over at third, Harley on over at first. After the RBI single. So the Titans take advantage of at least bringing in 1 run, trying to bring in some more, and the Trojans trying to stop their threat. And that's Serena there in the circle trying to stop this. No balls, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled off her foot there. Ball one inside. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a shot to right field. Right fielder comes up. That's going to get by her. That's going to be a base hit and more. 1 bag. She's going to stop with a 2 RBI double there.
2 RBI double for Tatiana Rocha.
Tatiana Rocha with a 2 RBI double.
Now batting is the first baseman, number 5, Mariah Steen. 2 outs.
That one fouled back. Brings up to bat now number 5, Mariah Steen, the first baseman. Off the end of the bat. Over to first, and that'll end the inning right there. But some damage is done. Victoria East Titans get on the board. 3 runs come across. And with that, we'll now head into the bottom of the first, and let's see what the Moody Trojans can do as they get an opportunity to come up to bat. Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
And Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. Danielle Pompa leads things off and hits a line drive over to Steen at first.
With 1 out and nobody on. The next batter is the pitcher, number 6, Serena Gonzalez.
Brings up to bat now number 6, Serena Gonzalez. the pitcher. Strike one called on her. Ball one just misses off the plate. And that's Mia Amador in the circle. Serena hits it off the knob, and that's going to get in there for a little Texas Leaguer infield single. So that'll put a runner out first now.
Single for Gonzalez. Courtesy runner first base, number 7, Victoria Coronado.
Victoria Conrado comes up to bat. To courtesy run for Serena. Now batting is the catcher, number 10, Gabby Moreno, with a runner at first. Mia brings the pitch. Ball one high there. Tal Evans isn't afraid to shoot it around the bases right there. Shot up the middle, and that's going to get in there between first and, second and short for a base hit for G-Baby. Gabby Moreno, that is.
Base hit for Moreno.
Puts now runners at first and second.
One out. The next batter is the third baseman, number 18, Sienna Miller.
Now courtesy runner coming in for G-Baby is, looking at their number 1.
First base, number 1, Michaela Molina.
Michaela Molina comes in. Now batting is the other senior leader of this group, number 18, Sienna Miller. She's the third baseman of the group. Miller puts that one down, stays fair. Nowhere to throw, and that's an infield single for Miller. And that'll load up the bases now. So here we go. Moody Trojans have an opportunity right here with only one out. Bases loaded. And that brings up the second baseman, Marisa Garcia, the second baseman. Now, Marisa predominantly is a bunter for the Trojans, so let's see what Coach does in this situation. Marisa just trying to put this ball hard on the outfield, get a run in. Swung on and missed, and that's going to be a fair ball. Throw to third is in time. There are 2 outs, but an RBI single right there. A shot off the glove of the third baseman right there. The third baseman, Tatiana Rocha, good heads up by her to get it quickly by the dugout and shoots it on over to third. Not only that, but the shortstop in Madison Lemons covering third base. Good defensive play there.
2 out.
Ball one in there. Now batting is the freshman, number 15, Jolissa Galindo. Swing and a miss there for strike one. Now runners on first and second. Ball low in the turf. Throws down across the diamond. And, you know, those are just little things that the head coach Perales is looking around and said, hey, you all need to know the situation. You know you need to be moving on the bobbled ball. Tal Evans has a tremendous arm behind the plate, though, for the Titans. But still, in a bobbled opportunity right there, you got to take advantage and move forward. in the bases. And that's Sienna Miller, the senior, over there at second. And that's ball 2 outside. 2-1 on the count now to the freshman, Galindo. Strike 1, 2 taken there, that is. Swung on a miss, strike 3, drops it, but she doesn't try to advance, and that's 3 outs. So the Trojans come up at least with 1 to fight back to get 1 on the board, and had an opportunity to potentially get more runs on the board, but some little running mistakes prevents that. But we'll now head into the top of the second inning. Here come Victoria East Titans, Real Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, we customize for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef.
Rio Sports Live, we're back to the action here in the top of the second inning.
Brady Muncrief.
Brady Mumphrey now leads things off, and she takes strike 1 from Serena Gonzalez. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled back. Still remains no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes on Muntriff. Just misses off the plate. On the field, Miller, Gonzalez, Pompa, the senior leaders of this squad. Misses there, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Misses a little low there. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the count. Now Gonzalez, who's in the circle right now, came into this batting average of .594. Was number 5 on the list. And she added a hit today already, so that's going to increase her numbers. Also leads the area in doubles with 19 thus far. That's the coming into this game, so I'm not too sure anything transpired last night for the other players behind her, but the next closest one was 16 behind her. Count remains the same, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that'll be ball 4, put runner on first.
Moncrief on with the walk. Now batting is the pitcher, number 6, Mia Amador. No out.
She bunted it. Strike 1. Fouls that one off and quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 1. That was Mia Amador on the strikeout. Brings up Kelsey Pettis, the center fielder.
With 1 out and a runner on first base, the next batter is the center fielder, number 4, Kelsey Pettis.
Strike 1 called on her. Fouled back, quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. Hits this up high in the sky. Pompa calls for it, and that just falls in there. It got the sun in the eyes there, and because of that, she couldn't make the play. I mean, you can't get upset with that. Once it hits up in the sky and it gets there into the sun, I mean, you got to use your glove, obviously, as a defensive shield from the sun, but it's just hard in this situation. You can't. I think, yeah, it's going to be called a hit. An infield single due to the fact that no one made contact with her or was close to it. So Kelsey gets on with a hit.
Now batting is the shortstop, number 8, Madison Lemons.
Montrief advances a second on the infield single. Just a tough play right there in that situation. I mean, you can't really, I don't know. It's just hard to describe, especially as a coach, as a parent. You know, you get frustrated, but at the same time, these girls are out there giving it their all and trying. And that sun got in her eyes. Fouled back. Lemons tries to bunt her over. No balls, 2 strikes. Lemons fouls this one back. Count remains the same. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just a reminder, please return those foul balls to the nearest dugout.
Runners advance on over to second and third, that is. If the ball is dropped. One ball, two strikes. And here's the pitch. Fouls that one off. Stays alive there, battling. Shot to left field. And right into the glove. Catches it and throws it in immediately for out number 2. Lemon's great hit and a great catch by Alyssa Garza, the left fielder.
Runners on second and third and 2 outs. The next batter is the left fielder, number 1, Brooke Escalona.
Brings up Brooke Escalona now to bat, the left fielder. That one fell back. Going down the leaderboard also, Serena does come into the contest with 7 home runs. And I had met her. We did the call last night, me and my son, in Cal Allen. And met her, came in with 10 bombs and hit 2 last night. Two-run bombs for herself. Now has 12. And leading the charge is Jade Moreno over at Flower Bluff, the senior. That one hit foul. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. On the inside of her hands. Fouled back, 2 outs. Still runner on second and third. It's a 3-1 ball game right now in favor of the Titans. That's going to go just foul. No balls, 2 strikes, runner on second and third. Escalona already has a double in this contest. And here she goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 3. Sereno battles back to strike her out, but with that said, Real Sports Live will be right back after this for the Trojans coming up to bat. And the bottom of the second inning, Real Sports Live.
No errors. 2 runners left.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, Come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more.
And Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here in the bottom of the second inning. And leading things off here for the Trojans will be Guerrero Garza Silva, as they're going to try to battle back right here for the Trojans here in the bottom of the second. They are only down by 2 runs. We do have a good contest on our hands here between the visiting Victoria East Titans and the Moody Trojans. This is game 2 of the 4-game set. Game 1, Carroll took care of business, 10-0 over Corpus Christi King. On deck will be Victoria West, coming into town to take on Veterans Memorial Eagles. West and Veterans both attending the playoffs. As it sits, Victoria West is the 3rd seed and Veterans is the 2nd seed. And the nightcap will be Gregory Portland taking on Corpus Christi Ray. First pitch to her is fouled back for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. Goes inside. No, 1 ball, 2 strikes in the count now. A little flare up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. That was a hard play to field up the middle there.
Base hit for Molina. Now batting is the left fielder, number 20, Alyssa Garza. No out.
Bunt put down. Over to second. Not in time. The fielder's choice. Puts runners now on first and second. Now the Trojans have something going. They're stirring some of the pot right here. After the infield single, Molina advances to the second. Alessa Garza with the fielder's choice.
Runners on first and second and no outs. The next batter is the center fielder, number 2, Yelisa Silva.
Jalessa Silva now expects some small ball right here. She'll probably try to bunt and move him over. Soft bunt. I always like to talk about the slappers. They have a plethora, a slew of advantages. Soft bunt, hard bunt, drag, soft drag, hard slap, hard hit. I mean, you name it, they can do it in the entourage of hits that they can do. From the left side. She takes ball 1 outside. Two balls, 1 strike. Now, as the pitcher, Amador, just let her bunt. You already have the corners crashing. Let's get the out. And you go from there. That third baseman is Rocha, and Steen, the first baseman. She went for that one and quickly ties it up, evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Puts that in play over to the shortstop. Shortstop gets it, shoots it on over Rocha, and makes the out. Sticks with it to get the first out of the inning.
Now back to the top of the order. Shortstop, number 5, Danielle Pompa.
Now batting is number 5, Danielle Pompa, the shortstop here. Bompa can do some damage here for her Trojans as, again, one of the senior leaders. See what she can do right here at this at-bat. Shows bunt, pulls it back, but paints the outside corner. Steen is crashing hard over there at first. Yeah, the big RBI producer behind her, and Serena Gonzalez, in home runs and in the RBIs for her team, and her hits, of course. Pompa shows bunt right over to Amador. Amador shoots it at first. So she moves him over for Serena Gonzalez now with 2 outs. And now you have second and third. But with first base open, do you walk Serena in this instance or do you pitch her? Let's see what Victoria East does. You could
On second and third.
pitch
2
smarter.
outs. The next batter, the pitcher, number 6, Serena Gonzalez.
And it looks like they're going to pitch her. They're probably going to throw her outside. I don't see anything middle in. Little off the plate there. One ball, one strike there. Two balls, one strike. Swing and a miss. Brings it now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two in the count. Let's see what they do with Serena right here. They're going at her. Amador. Here's her pitch. Just misses low and outside. Trying to make Serena go for it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Serena hits this one high on the rise ball. Up to the pitcher, and she makes the out. And they get out of the inning with no runs coming in. Headed now into the top of the 3rd inning. And the Titans come up to bat. Secure that out right there, and a big out. And no runs coming across for the Trojans. Real Sports Live, we'll be back.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue. Ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. Tal Evans leads things off and hits that one foul ball right down the line. Swing and a miss there for strike two. On deck is Driscoll, the DP. One ball, two strikes. Two balls, two strikes now. Fouls that one off her front foot. And that's ball three. Brings the count now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hit right back up the middle to Serena. She walks the dog on over to first and gets the first out of the inning.
Nice play by the pitcher, Serena Gonzalez. With 1 out, nobody on. The next batter is a designated player, number 13, Hardy Driscoll.
Driscoll is shot down right field. Just goes foul. Over to Miller. Gathers it, shoots it at first. Joe Lynn tried to scoop it just off the mark. That's going to be an error by the third baseman there. So that'll put a runner on first.
With a runner at first and 1 out. The next batter is the third baseman, number 12, Tatiana Rocha.
Harley reaches on an error. Picked up to right field. Right fielder comes up. And that's going to be another error. Drops it, overthrows second. And now with the 2 errors back to back, puts runners now on first and second.
Runners on first.
That was Rocha there.
The next batter is the first baseman, number 5, Mariah Sheen.
Ball goes foul ball territory. Now, any links added to ours live stream, please do not click on those. Those are scams, and I don't appreciate anyone else putting anything on Real Sports Live, as this is a free broadcast and we don't charge anyone any charge to tune into the game. So I appreciate any marketing or sponsoring to hit up Joe Gomez for a sponsorship at 330-220-5331. And that ball just went foul right there. Good play by the Trojans to let that one go. And G-Baby and Serena and this is the first baseman, Mariah Steen, now down, no balls, 2 strikes. That one goes foul. No balls, 2 strikes on Steen. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out. Number 2.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Next batter is the right fielder, number 7, Brandy Moncrief.
Moncrief steps in the box. Brandy Moncrief, that is. She fists that one foul ball to the right side. Why? It's 1 ball, 1 strike on the count now. Puts that down. Serena gets it, shoots it at first. Not in time. That's going to be error by the pitcher. And 1 run comes in on that error throw. And now puts runners at the corners. Brings up the pitcher now, number 6, Mia Amador. With 2 outs, the Titans have now taken a 4-1 lead at this time. You want to put in the air? There comes the air on. It's a little stuffy in here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bunting over to third. Third shoots it on over to first and gets the third and final out of the inning. 1 run does come in on the throw, and we'll be back after these messages for the bottom of the third. Real Sports Live.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
And Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here, going to the bottom of the third inning. Trojans are coming up to bat here. Let's see what they can do at this situation. Trying to get back into this game. And it'll be for them right here. Trying to finish the book here on the other side. Will be the catcher, number 10, Gabby G. Baby Moreno, leading things off for her Trojans. She'll be the senior leader next year.
Leading off for the Lady Trojans in the bottom half of the third inning. Catcher number 10, Gabby Moreno.
She takes ball one there. Here in the bottom of the third, trying to get things going here for the Trojans. Takes ball two. Strike one call in the outside corner there. Shot up the middle. Moreno is going to go one. And she's going to have a stand-up double for her Trojans.
Double from Moreno.
Molina was her courtesy runner, but she came in to bat now. So see who else they put up to run for her at the catcher. Sienna Miller, the other senior leader of the group, is getting into the box. And Annabella Guerrero, who was a starter, is on the bench. And a starter can re-enter. So she's coming in to re-enter as a courtesy runner now. And there comes the coach from Victoria. She's going to come and question that, say, wait a minute, what are we doing here? She started the game on the field and then got taken out as a substitute. So starters can re-enter, though. So there goes the base umpire. He's going to explain that to her. And that's Bella Guerrero. Now as a courtesy runner. That's the rule of thumb. I do understand that. As any starter, they can re-enter. So she's re-entering the game now as a courtesy runner. Okay, so now the head coach looks like she's may have changed the mind of the umpire. Yeah, I'm a little confused myself in this situation. Home plate umpire now trying to call Coach Perales. And we're going back to now G-Baby going to the base. Miller bunts a striker here. Trying to get the camera crew ready to rock and roll here. A little distracted with his lunch that was given to us by Coach Ray here in the press box. Foul tip there. No balls, 2 strikes. Miller fouls this one off.
Please return those foul balls to the nearest dugout.
Miller punches this one into left field, and that one's going to get down for an RBI double. And she trades spots with G-Baby. G-Baby comes in to score.
RBI double for Sienna Miller. Now batting, the second baseman, number 19, Marissa Garcia.
Marisa Garcia now fouls this one off. Fouls this one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Marisa puts this in play. On over a third. Gathers it, shoots it at first. For the first out of the contest. Our first inning, that is. This inning. And moves the runner on over at third now.
With a runner at third and 1 out, the next batter, the first baseman, number 15, Julissa Galindo.
Brings up the first baseman, number 15, Julissa Galindo. Joe, as they call her. Takes ball 1 outside. Ball is hit to right center, and that one's going to get down there. That's going to go 1. She's going to go 2. A stand-up double RBI for the freshman. And she'll go ahead and cut this lead down to 1 now.
Now batting, number 1, Michaela Moody. 1 out.
It's now a 4-3 ball game. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. Strike 2 there. One ball, two strikes on the count now. Ball's hit over the right side. Thrown to second for the double play. And the threat is ended right there. Joe thought it had gotten to the outfield. And she gets doubled up at second. That ends the threat. Double play there. And we'll now head into the top of the fourth inning. Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this messages from a word from our sponsors for Real Sports Live.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action.
Number 4, Kelsey Pettis.
Kelsey Pettis leads things off with a bunt, and she's going to be thrown out just in time right there by Miller for out number 1.
With 1 out, nobody on. Next batter is the shortstop, number 8, Madison Lemons.
Madison Lemons now batting. Lemons looking for her first hit of the game. Big swing and a miss right there. Fouled off, brings the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little high there, brings the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Correction, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the glove for strike 3 and out number 2.
2 outs and nobody on. The next batter is the left fielder, number 1.
Brooke Escalona, the left fielder, number 1, comes up to bat now. Fouled back into the netting for a strike 1 there. Shot right back up the middle by Escalona for a little single there.
Base hit for Escalona for second hit of the afternoon. Now batting. He captured number 11, Cal Evans. 2 outs.
Brings up the catcher, number 11, Tal Evans. Strike one, the outside corner there. Check swing. He's going to call a strike there that she went. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Now runner on second. Advances on the pass ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Shot to right field over to second, and Marisa makes the grab for out number 3. And we'll now head into the bottom of the 4th inning. Real Sports Live. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. Bottom of the fourth inning. And leading things off for the Trojans is number 20, Alyssa Garza, the left fielder.
Leading off for the Trojans, number 20, Alyssa Garza.
Bunted up in there, and that one goes fouled back. Alyssa trying to get things started here for her Trojans. On deck is number 2, Jalissa Silva, the center fielder. Attempts another bunt, gets 2 strikes on her. This one hit over a short gathers it, shoots it at first, and is in time for out number 1. Nice play there by the shortstop. And Madison Lemons goes through the ball and shoots it at first to secure the first out of the inning. Now batting is number 2, Jalissa Silva. Strike and a swing and a miss for strike 1. And the thing of this situation right here, the Trojans are only down a run, trying to dig back their way into this game right now. Swing and a miss for strike 2. This one fouled back into the netting. No balls, 2 strikes on the count now. This ball hit in the air, and the center fielder comes in and just not going to be able to get there in time. Nice little defensive swing there by Jalissa Silva to get it in. A single, that is.
Base hit for Silva. Now back to the top of the order. Shortstop, number 5, Danielle Pompa.
Brings up to bat now Danielle Pompa with 1 out. And an opportunity for Pompa to take advantage of this opportunity and potentially getting a single or a hit. I'm sorry, not a single, I apologize. A hit in this game. Right now looking for her first hit of the game. Throw to first, not in time. And gets by Steen, but she hustles on over there. And Coach De Leon hops and skips out of the way there at first. No balls, 1 strike on Pompa. Here's the pitch. Pompa gets under this one, hits it high into the sky, and the center fielder comes up, makes the play for out number 2 of the contest and this inning. Brings up now Serena Gonzalez, the hitter, the bigger hitter of the team here for the Trojans.
Now batting is pitcher, number 6, Serena Gonzalez. 2 out.
Strike 1 in there for no balls, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike there. One and 1 on the count. Ball low in the turf. correction, ball 2 in the turf. Brings the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Serena puts it into play over the third. Third shoots it on over to first and is in time for the third and final out of the inning. So the Trojans had an opportunity to fight back in this and end up coming up a little short there and now headed into the top of the 5th inning. Real Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, we customize for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Real Sports Live. We're back to the action here.
Leading off for the Lady Titans in the top half of the 5th inning. Designated player number 13, Hardy Driscoll.
Now batting is a DP, number 13, Harley Driscoll for Victoria East. And she takes ball 1 there. Close contest right here in the top of the 5th, 4-3 in favor of Victoria East, the Titans. Down 2-0 now. Three balls, no strikes on Driscoll. On deck is number 12, Tatiana Rocha. Strike 1 in there. Shot over to Miller. Miller gathers it, shoots it at first. And Joe scoops it out of there, helping out her third baseman, Miller, right there. Good scoop there by the first baseman, Joe Lissa, for out number 1.
Number 12, Tatiana Rocha.
Strike one there. That's a shot to right field. Right fielder makes the grab for out number 2. Fly ball over to right field. Now batting number 5, the first baseman, Mariah Steen, fouls that one off. Foul that one off, and still count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Steen puts that in play. Over to Miller, gathers it, shoots it at first, and is going to get her in time. Miller did a great job right there, securing that third and final out. And now we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th inning for the Trojans. Let's see if they can respond here. Down only by 1 run. Real Sports Live. We'll be right back after this.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, we customize for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
And Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here. Ball one outside, leading things off for the Trojans. Number 10, Gabby Moreno, 2 for 2 in the day. Brings up now 2 balls, 1 strike. G-Baby right back to the pitcher and gets thrown out for out number 1 off the end of the bat for out number 1.
We went out, nobody on. The next batter is the third baseman, number 18, Sienna Miller.
Brings up to bat now Sienna Miller. Swing and a miss there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third baseman slips and falls, but that's going to be an infield single there. For Sienna Miller.
Base hit for Sienna Miller, her third hit of the ball game. Throw it on first and 1 out. The next batter is the second baseman, number 19, Marissa Garcia.
One ball there. One ball, no strikes. Put in play on over to Steen. Steen's going to beat her to first and is in time for out number 2. Runner advances on over to second.
With a runner on second and 2 out. The next batter is the first baseman, number 15, Teresa Galindo.
Galindo puts this in play on over to second. Second's going to not be able to get that one. There's going to be a play at the plate, and she's going to score. The Trojans have tied it up. Now with a runner on first.
Infield single for Galindo.
RBI single there for Galindo.
Now batting is number 8, Anabella Guerrero. 2 out.
Miller scored right there. Ties up this game. Takes ball 1 outside. Two and 0 on the count. Two and 1 on the count. Three balls, 1 strike. Strike 2 in there. Swung on a miss for strike 3, but the damage is done. The Trojans have now scored a run to tie this up, and now we're headed into the top of the 6th inning. And with that, Real Sports Live will be right back after this.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic.
And Rio Sports Live, we're back to the action. Leading things off for the Titans in the box is number 7, Brandy Munchiff. Two balls, no strikes. So shot to right field. And that's going to be a single right there as the throw comes in and keeps your on over at first.
Base hit for Moncrief. Now batting is the pitcher, number 6, Mia Amaloa.
Miyamador now steps in the box, fouls this one off. Bunts it again, puts it right to Gonzalez. Gonzalez shoots it at first. Not in time. That's going to be an error there. And that's going to be an error on the pitcher there. Puts runners now at the corners with no outs.
The runners on the corner. And 2 and no out. The next batter is the center fielder, number 4, Kelsey Hayes.
Swing and a miss right there for strike 1. Top of the order. And number 4, Kelsey Pettis. Pettis with a shot up the middle. That'll be one for sure. That's an RBI single right there. Still leaves runners at the corners there.
Single for Perez. Runners on the corners, no outs. Next batter, the shortstop, number 8, Madison Lemons.
Brings up the shortstop now. Madison Lemons with no outs. Fouls that one off. Makes it no balls, 1 strike. Five to 4 at this time. Coach De Leon calls time. Real Sports Live. We'll be right back after these messages.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching.
And we're back to the action. First pitch comes through, and it's a ball. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Just reacting to the crowd, how they're reacting. Lemons hits it off her bat. Pompa gathers it, shoots it at first, is in time, and plate, not in time. So there's 1 out right there, and now you have runner on third. And a run comes in right there. Bettis now we're at third.
The runner on third and 1 out. The next batter, the left fielder, number 1, Brooke Escalona.
Moncrief scored right there. Escalona flares it on over to second. And that's going to be dropped. So Bettis will score on the error. Now giving a 7-4 lead to the Titans.
Base hit RBI for Escalona. Now batting is the catcher, number 11, Cal Evans. 1 out.
Well, Escalona's going to be awarded a hit there. Base hit. Yeah. You got it. Swing and a miss right there by Tal Evans, the catcher now. One and one on the count. Shot down the line for foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner advances down to second. Swung on a miss by Evans for out number 2 of the inning.
With a runner on second and 2 outs. The next batter is the designated player, number 13, Hardy Driscoll.
Driscoll steps in the box. Shot to right. That's going to fall in front of the right fielder. And there's going to be brought in, and an RBI single right there. Hardy with another.
Single for Driscoll.
Driscoll now with 2 RBIs on the day.
Now batting is the third baseman, number 12, Tatiana Rocha.
Brings up
2 outs.
Tatiana Rocha with 2 outs, the third baseman. Rocha fouls that on over to the right side where Victoria West Warriors are warming up. Fouls that one off. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. Shot over to 5-6 hole, and that gets through there for another base hit by Rocha.
Base hit for Rocha. Now batting is the first baseman, number 5, Mariah Steen. 2 outs, runners on first and second.
With runners on first and second and 2 outs, brings up Mariah Steen now, the first baseman. Steen hits it off the end of her bat. Pompa gathers it, shoots it at first, and is in time for the third out. But damage has been done. Headed now into the bottom of the 6th inning. Now down 8-4. Titans score 4 in this inning. Real Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage.
And Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. Mackenzie Uribe steps in the box for Alyssa Garza. Here in the 6th inning. Takes ball one high. Two and 0 on the count. Fouls that one off, bringing it 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouls that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off. Puts that in play, and she's going to have an infield single there. What a play there by Mackenzie Uribe.
Uribe on the infield single. Now batting the center fielder number 2, Jaylisa Silva. No out.
Thanks. Takes ball 1 there. Yeah. Fouled off. Brings the count 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike on the count. Fouled off. Evens up the count to apiece. Yeah. Let me ask her. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. That's a 5-6 hole hit for Pompa, the senior. Puts runners now at first and second with 1 out.
Runners on first and second and 1 out. The next batter is the pitcher, number 6, Serena Gonzalez.
Now with 1 out. Ball 1. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. 1-1 on the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 2.
Runner on second, 2 outs. The next batter is the catcher, number 10, Gabby Moreno.
That brings up to bat now Gabby G. Baby Moreno. Fouls that one off. Shot to the shortstop, and that's going to be safe at third. Fielder's choice will load up the bases for Veterans Memorial. For Moody Trojans. I said Veterans Memorial because I had one of the moms bring me something up. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And so with that said, bases loaded, 2 outs.
For Moreno. With the bases loaded and 2 outs. The next batter is the third baseman, number 18, Sienna Miller.
Brings up now Sienna Miller. Can you give this to him? Oh, hold on. Ball 1 just outside. The PA for Veterans Memorial. The script. And giving a script to PA for Veterans Memorial. Swing and a miss right there for strike 1. Windy day today as gusts are high up there. 26 miles an hour is what I see on my watch. 1-1 on the count on Miller, and here's the pitch from Amador. Miller with a shot to left field, just goes foul. Count remains now, or goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's ball 2 right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the count now. Fouls that one back. Brings the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. On Miller. Two and 2 in the count. Fouls that one back. Into the netting. Stays alive. Miller there with 2 and 2 in the count. Bases loaded. And an opportunity to get this lead chopped down, at least a run or 2, trying to bring it in. Let's see what happens. Amador has her signed on the rubber, and here comes the offering. Miller puts it in play on over to second. Second gathers it, shoots it at first, and is in time for the 3rd out with bases loaded. And with that said, Trojans are unable to get a run across the plate there, and will now head into the top of the 7th inning. Real Sports Live. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, we customize for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our
Rio Sports Live. We're back to the action here in the top of the 7th inning. Leading things off, number 7, their right fielder, Brandy Moncrief. Hit over to Marisa, and that's going to be a base hit right there. That's going to get under the center fielder's arm, and she's going to go 1. She's going to go 3 on the throw there. But it'll be a single on the book.
Now batting is the pitcher, number 6, Mia Amaloa. That was a base hit for Miss Brandy Moncrief.
Little flare up to Miller, and she makes the out for out number 1.
With a runner on third and 1 out, the next batter is the center fielder, number 4, Kelsey Perez.
Kelsey Pettis now up to bat. Takes ball 1 there. Fouls that one off. Evens up the count at 1 apiece. Runner is 60 feet away right there. One and 1 on the count. Shot up the middle. RBI single for Pettis.
RBI single for Perez.
Now makes it a 9-4 game. 9-4 game now in favor of the visiting Titans. Now Benny's going to be number 14 here. This is Mia de los Santos comes into bat. That one goes fouled off. Stealing second right there. Kelsey Perez steals second there. Two balls, one strike on the count. Swing and a miss for strike two now. One ball, two strikes. Swing and a miss there for strike three and out number two.
With a runner on second and 2 outs, the next batter is left fielder, number 1, Brooke Escalona.
Strike one there, fouled back. Brings up now Brooke Escalona, the left fielder. Escalona 3 for 4. Hits over Miller, the glove side. Nice play by Miller with 2 outs. And secures it. Now we're headed into the final inning. Right here into the bottom of the 7th inning. It's the Moody Trojans coming up to bat with their last opportunity to try to put this game, continue this game. 5 runs to continue it and 6 to win it. Real Sports Live. We'll be back after these messages from a word from our sponsors.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage.
Second baseman, number 19, Marisa Garcia.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. Leading things off is the second baseman, Marisa Garcia, as the PA announcer said. As the PA said. Takes ball one. Amador trying to stop this game and from going any further and trying to put this game up. Goes foul. Swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Marisa hits it a second to first. For the first out of the inning, Trojans now down to their final 2 outs.
With 1 out, nobody on. The next batter is the first baseman, number 15, Julissa Galindo.
Joe takes strike 1 outside. Swing and a miss. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one back. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. Sorry, the count remains the same, no balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. For 2 outs now.
Two outs and a runner on. No runners on. Next batter is number 8, Annabella Guerrero.
Brings up to bat now number 8, Annabella Guerrero. Following this game is the visiting Victoria West Warriors and the Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles. Both teams will be represented in the playoffs. Teams are playoff bound. Parents' night here for Veterans Memorial, and we'll have that live for you here shortly following this contest. Strike 2 call there. Brings it now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 3. And that's the ball game, folks. Visiting Victoria East Titans take care of business, winning 9-4.
The Lady Trojans in the bottom half of the 7th inning with no runs, no hits, no errors.
And with that said, the player of the game goes to number 1, Brooke Escalona, the left fielder
For a great season.
for the visiting Victoria East Titans. And we'll be back shortly for the beginning of the Parents' Day
Lady Warriors.
for Veterans Memorial Eagles. Real Sports Live. We'll be back.